but he does lack the attack strength currently to make good use of it. And yeah, Ward's technique we didn't see is a very big harpoon jump. Oh yeah, drain. Me gusta. By the way, nah. Did anyone learn something from the fight again? Aha! Okay, so yeah. Technically I don't wanna grind here too much because of the limited GFs I got with me. So it's just Kyros draining, getting some cure. Oh, can't. Oh, whoa, close. Cura, that's lucky. That means this Katusha pillar is a little bit is roughly above level 20, because level 20 and level 30 are the levels where usually the set from of things you can draw and gain from a monster changes. So this one has, the lower ones only have Cura and Thunder. This one has Thundera, Cura, and Slow. So yeah, that's just a little thing you can distinguish the monster's level with, or estimate the monster's level. Of course only early in the game, because after all your enemies are above level 30, you have absolutely no clue about how high or low they are. I mean, they might learn new techniques, I'm not sure, but the spells you could draw from them will not change between level 35 and 100. It's always the same. But yeah, not like that's something bad, it's just like it is. Just how it is. Oh, God. Being so occupied with the game, with talking, thinking about what to talk, thinking about what to do in the game, is really impeding my speech. Really often using wrong tenses, wrong words, or just don't know what I'm saying at all. I hope it's still bearable for you. If it's not bearable, you're probably not even watching this, because we're in, I think, part 20 or something right now. A little bit below 20, so you would have watched roughly 8 to 9 hours of me. And if my speech was annoying you, you probably would not have watched 8 or 10 hours of me. Okay. What can I buy here? Anything new? No. Oh, I don't have cash, by the way. So yeah, let's just not do that. Fuel's still kinda interesting for me, but this can wait a few seed pays. Of course we don't get seed pay during Laguna phases. We're to report to the commander and assistant commander. Assistant commander being alone, of course. How do you pronounce that name? It's written different in German, so I don't really know. Is it alone? Like Sylvester alone? Together? I don't know. Sorry for being so quick with the text boxes. It sounds wrong, alone. Like, but how else? Alone? That would be with 2 E's, or with a ch over the E. It really looks like you would pronounce it alone. That's just, I just call her L. No wait, I can't do that. Not since Death Note Kid. I'm out of names for the little girl. Oh, little girl. How's about that? For now, until we have another little girl. And we're gonna default to the little girl 1 and 2. And if there are too many little girls in this game, we'll have an XX little girl 96XX at some point. And then you will all hate me. For very good reason. Oh my. So yeah, if those stupid monsters would let us pass, I'd be highly delighted. But apparently they don't feel like it, so I'll just give them some presents, leave some presents inside them, called bullets. What you are thinking? Dirty mind. I'm actually like that we already get magic stones from the bugs, because the magic stone pieces give tier 1 spells and the magic stones tier 2. So we are indirectly gaining raw spells at an increasing rate right now, because soon after the bugs starts. So when the bugs start to give the stones, and soon other enemies will as well. So we will have more raw spells and probably can. And as soon as we have a constant supply of a good supply of raw spells, we can also just transform our tier 1 spells into tier 2 and just use tier 2 in 100 stacks. But we need a good amount of those. So yeah, I really like how they tied the. You really feel that the Laguna Visions and Squall are in the same world, even though you are in completely different places most of the time. By having names recur, like the Timber Maniacs, Dilling City, and all that. Julia, of course. Or no, the Major. General Kawaii. How not to distraction. So yeah, just by having these recurring names, I think it's really well done. In general, Final Fantasy VIII is although its story and the feel of the characters definitely isn't everyone's taste. It's a relatively emotional Final Fantasy, especially after Final Fantasy VII. But if you are willing, or if you're willing to put up with that, or even like it, I think this is a really good game. Okay, the junction system, yeah. I wonder if whoever is currently giving his junctions to Kyros was the one who was telling Kyros to listen. Just from, maybe it's someone like, maybe it's Zell and who's just an annoying bastard, just invading their privacy. I don't know. Oops. Oh, busted! Busted! Oh yeah, now we need to report, of course. I think we're reporting with L, I'm not sure. Oh no, we don't. Report to the commander. But I once walked through Win Hill up and down for hours and it was like, I don't know, 170 something monsters? I don't think there's anything changing at all, no matter how many monsters you kill. But yeah, it's a nice thing. Yeah, little L. If only children would be so kind and pleasant all the time. Really? On our doorstep? Shit. If I can... I'm gonna blow them to smithereens. Because they really deserve that. Bam! Get the fuck out! Plus I just wanna see it once again. I don't think it's the last vision, but... yeah. Face! Boom. Just a little bit brute force, a little crater in the street, no one's gonna complain. I mean, would you complain after someone just blew up half the street? Just because of 2 monsters? I wouldn't. So yeah, we can't take the Kuraga, we're just gonna save and then rest. Just as Rain told us. Let's count that as the same session and just continue. Whoop. Talk to the bed, talk to the bed. There's only one bed in this room, how do they do that? Oh, never, I don't give a shit. It's their personal private business, I don't care. And I don't judge. puny man. Well, it really looks kinda small, kinda short. Whatever. So yeah, indeed, Laguna has changed a lot. He's really becoming like settling down. And the vision fades. So yeah, apparently this time's junctions were two characters who are not present, and Zell was Ward. Oh wait. Ah, yeah, he was Ward. Squall, of course, Laguna, so Kyros must have been Irvine. Okay, that's unusual. But, well, like I care. Although I guess being in Ward's head, with him losing his voice, having lost his voice, that must be super interesting. How what he's thinking and how he's making those thoughts apparent to the people around him. That must be really thrilling. If Irvine is indeed Kyros, that means they have killed my junctions again. Yep, they did. Okay, so I need a okay, then I definitely need a new set of junctions running now, because otherwise this will fuck me up. Let's make the magic junctions first, because they're more easy to do. Yeah, on you. It actually doesn't matter. The Siren, Brothers, and Carbuncle. No, wait. No. The spells are on Rinoa. Rinoa has the magic mage spells, I remember. Siren, Brothers, Carbuncle. Magic focused. Draw into magic. Okay, this is really not one ability that's useful on her, because on the other hand, you can actually do that. I think some of her later techniques are magic based, so I'll just go with that. And the other spells are on Irvine. Oh, very simple. Attack focused, attack draw. No, card. And vitality bonus. So, now we have a proper set of spells and junctions, and can move these around properly. This is like, we're gonna be changing our parties in this area very often, and it's an absolute pain in the ass to redo the junctions by hand every time. The D-District Prison, wasn't it? Wasn't that what Kira said? Oh man, Sylvie. No, they left him on the streets to die. What a stupid question! Holy shit, eh? Although it would be kind of funny if Squall was the only one left free because they think he died, and then he's getting taken in just like Laguna did, like mirroring the visions. That would be really cool. But, well, we'll just see. or if we were to meet Ward here, because he's been a janitor for some time. Whoops. Bye, scissor. There's so many rooms just like this. Yeah, they're called prison cells, dumbass. He's no longer in charge. Dude, he's no longer alive. Little difference though. Cables. Oh god, I really need to build a new one of these cable holders. So yeah, that's indeed interesting. What's with Irvine? Why is Irvine not here? He was with Renoir at the sorcerer's car, so they gotta have apprehended him, just like they did with Renoir. But apparently he's not with us in a cell. Maybe the Gabadia garden did intervene. I mean, you never know. We will know, however, what happened to Squall. So Squall is in singular confinement. Did I mention that I hate clock towers? I don't think this is much better than a clock tower, technically. It's a big round tower with all kinds of mechanisms in it. Well, but on the other hand, you can say that about every office skyscraper nowadays. I bet if they shoot at me, it's gonna do not even 50 damage. And still the people are, ooh. It's always like that. Well, yeah, maybe her father will put in a word for her. That's the best hope she got, I guess. Because she actually got the most serious convictions of us all, because not only did she help at the assassinate the sorceress, but also her past and timber. Look at you, Mr. Down with 2 strokes. That's what she said. Ouch. Oh, this music. I don't like it. I just think it's a super boring track. Although I like this dialogue. The dialogue's already cool in the scene. Oops. Yeah, every seed is told Cypher's a loser. That's the big secret. Oh wait, that's no secret. Everyone knows just by looking at you. Well, I guess when you're strapped to a wall like that, you can't pull lines like that without dying. Oh my god. Why are there so many bad jokes I could do about Cypher? It's like Cypher and Rinoa are getting all the tough jokes from me. Not because they're bad characters, I just don't like them. It's purely personal preference. On the other hand, I don't like Cell either, and I don't joke about him that much. Strange. But yeah, a type of torture that doesn't even make bloodstains. Quite like Cypher. Coward. I wonder how you come to dream about stuff like that. I mean, sorceresses are really, really rare. There's probably a one-digit number of them in the world. So, at each given point. So, it's like saying, I want to be Bill Gates' bodyguard. That's oddly specific. I mean, becoming someone's knight. I can see that as a wish. I want to be a woman's knight. Okay. Totally okay. But the sorceress? I mean, seriously. That's... I'm missing the word. Damn it. Really over-ambitious. Actually, I think there is a work of fiction in this world and in the Garden's library that's about a sorceress's knight. I'm not sure, but I think there is something like that. Some NPC